This is a broadcast of SmallCapVoice.com, a financial communications and investor relations firm. SmallCapVoice.com receives payment for investor relations and financial consulting services that it provides to its clients. You should assume that officers, directors, and employees of SmallCapVoice.com or financial analysts mentioned and their families hold a position and intend to trade in these securities for their own accounts. This is not an offer or recommendation to buy or sell securities. Information in this broadcast is presented solely for informative purposes and is not intended to be, nor should it be construed as, investment advice. As in all investments, an investment in the featured company carries an investment risk. Listeners should review the company thoroughly with a registered investment advisor or registered stockbroker. This broadcast does not purport to be a complete study of the featured company or other companies mentioned. Information used and statements of fact have been obtained from the featured company and other sources but not verified nor guaranteed by SmallCapVoice.com as to completeness or accuracy. Such information is subject to change without notice.
You're wired in. SmallCapVoice.com. Following is a presentation of SmallCapVoice.com, today's leader in investor relations, capital formation, and retail support. Now, with your online business briefing, SmallCapVoice.com's Stuart T. Smith.
Welcome one, welcome all to this online business briefing brought to you once again by SmallCapVoice.com, and I'm your host, Stuart Smith. Now, we're welcoming back to the show ML Capital Group Incorporated. We've done a couple of audio interviews with the company so far. I'd like you to refer back to those interviews. If you'd like to learn about the management team, the basic building blocks of the company, and the business model, because today we're going to focus on a press release that came out April 10th, so just a little over a week ago. ML Capital Group Incorporated, symbol MLCG, is proud to announce that it received its initial prototype order of the Superstar Vapor Pen and officially unveils it to the public today. We're joined once again by the president and CEO of the company, Lisa Nelson, to talk more about the Superstar Vapor Pen. Lisa, how are you today?
I'm doing very well, Stuart. How are you?
I am doing great. Thank you so much for coming by and talking with us. Listeners, to look at this unveiling on the Superstar Pen, go ahead and use that Vapor Pen, go ahead and use that press release. That date line again, April 10th, ticker symbol MLCG. Right in the second paragraph, there is a link to the online unveiling. Now, what's the feedback that you've gotten so far been for this, Lisa?
Well, you know, Stuart, the prototype looks fabulous. People love it. I've had a few clients of mine or a few investors come in and just take a look at it. It is a high-end vapor pen. It comes in 5 colors. The colors will be black, white, red, gold, and pink. What's so great about this is that it's one pen. It has 3 different components, and the 3 different components are used for 3 to 5 to maybe 6 different things. One of the components is used for just dry tobacco. You could put dry tobacco in that, and you could also put medical marijuana in that also. So it's used for both. The second component is used for wax. Wax is a new thing that has come out, and finally the medical board has approved it, but nobody has it yet. So we would be the first company to actually have an actual component that can go into this pen to use the wax for medical marijuana.
Very good.
And the final one is a liquid, and it could be used for hookah. It could be used for liquid tobacco. You could put flavors in there. And the best thing about this whole thing, it's universal. You don't have to use our products. You could use any other company's product. And that's why a lot of people like that, because actually really nobody really has something like that.
Yeah, it gives the end user the versatility and liberty to choose and select the products they want to use.
Exactly.
So the Superstar Vapor Pen Kit is an 8-piece set that comes with 3 different tips to accommodate the use of, as Lisa said, wax-based medical marijuana, liquid, as we talk about with the e-cigarettes, or dry cannabis or tobacco. And we've talked about this before in earlier audio interviews. The U.S. cannabis market is slated to grow 64% to $2.34 billion just here in 2014, and potentially upwards of $10.2 billion in 5 years. And now that's thanks in large part to 20 states and counting making medicinal marijuana legal, not to mention Colorado and Washington. Well, Lisa, let's change gears. Let's talk about the sales initiative for this new Superstar Vapor Pen Kit. What kind of sales initiatives will you be using? Traditional offline collar-to-collar type things, maybe online sales, brick-and-mortar sales through smoke shops. Tell us a little bit about the sales initiatives you thought about so far.
Well, Stuart, basically, it will be everything. ML Capital Group, we have our website. On our website, there's a link, and there's other sites for the smartphone. We have a smartphone app, as you know, that is being produced. People can go into that smartphone, not only locate the vapor pens, we're selling hats, T-shirts, recipe cookbooks. A person can order online anytime. They can actually even call the office and order also. They can go through the app. We also have hired some reps. We do have some reps that will be going out and selling it at different, introducing it as a wholesale price to other companies. Stuart will also be having them, reps, go out to grocery stores, delis, car washes, smoke shops, hookah lounges. We do have a marketing group, which we can discuss that also. That will be helping us with our online, offline, traditional sales sector.
Very good. Now, you talked a little bit in the earlier part of that response about the smartphone app. That's an app that's still in development, as we've discussed before. Are there future plans, and it sounds like there are, to bring that app to have some synergies with the marketing and sales of the Superstar Vapor Pen later on down the line? Is that the case?
Of course. Our smartphone app will have Apple as our server provider. Anyone can locate their nearest dispensary. So I made it where it would just be not for, there's many dispensaries out there that have their own app because they want people to just locate their dispensary. I decided to do it different. I decided to do it where you can locate anyone's dispensary throughout the whole United States and international.
Cool.
Just won't be with Apple. It's also going to go on the Android and the BlackBerry.
Very good. Well, now we talked a little bit, or you touched on a little bit of marketing team and a marketing effort. I know you've brought on staff there. Let's talk a little bit about the marketing side and how that will assist with sales as well. Go ahead, Lisa.
Yes, Stuart. ML Capital has hired Merv Marketing Group, which we have announced in the past. They'll be helping us sell the vapor pens to distributors, and we are also in the process of hiring a commissioned salesperson throughout the United States. I just recently hired an in-house marketing person to cover businesses like the grocery stores, the delis, the car washes, and so on. Wherever we can get this pen into, the vapor pen, and all the other ideas that I have coming out, I think would just be a very big success for ML Capital.
Well, if you want to learn more about the Superstar Vapor Pen, visit MLCapitalGroupIncorporated.com. Of course, investors are encouraged just to call us here at SmallCapVoice.com. Our information is at the bottom of the press release. Well, Lisa, as always, a tremendous pleasure having you here on the show at Small Cap Voice. We look forward to talking with you again as more great news about the company hits the press wire. Thanks for your time today, Lisa.
Thank you, Stuart. I appreciate it.
All right, for Lisa Nelson, this is Stuart Smith saying thanks so much for listening.
SmallCapVoice.com, today's leader in investor relations, capital formation, and retail support, provides its clients with the highest level of service. Our audio interviews are disseminated to one of the largest opt-in audiences available today. How? We at SmallCapVoice.com believe in aligning and affiliating ourselves with other leaders within the investor relations community. By sharing resources, each affiliated firm is made that much stronger and each client is served that much better. Our focus is to identify and provide the very best financial services and solutions available to clients and their shareholders. For more information about our services, please call us at 512-267-2430 or visit us on the web at www.smallcapvoice.com.